Okay, let's do this. We try veteran, see what it's like. Pillars of Eternity 2, Deadfire. Oh shit, that picture though. Reflex is one of the 4 defenses, the others are deflection, fortitude and will. It opposes most area targeting attacks that cause damage or grab
Aeora.
something.
A world where mortals live, die, and are reborn through the turning of the wheel. The cycle of reincarnation watched over by the gods, and made possible through pillars of a mystical substance known as Audra. 5 years ago, you traveled from your home to the Deerwood, a nation that had waged war against the incarnated god of light, Aethys, resulting in his destruction. The country suffered from a plague of hollowborn, infants born without souls, that many believed was punishment for killing a god. In an ancient, secluded ruin, you witnessed a secret ritual that inadvertently transformed you into a watcher. One who can see and speak with souls. The ritual also gave you horrible visions, waking nightmares of a past life that threatened your sanity. To put them to rest, you pursued the man who had led the ritual, a seemingly immortal agent of the gods, known as Theos Ix Arcanon. With divine assistance, you confronted and defeated Theos, ending your visions and resolving the Hollowborn crisis. In so doing, you also learned the great secret that Theos had protected. That the ancient empire of Anguith had transformed themselves into gods. Your visions finally put to rest, you retired to the castle of Cadnua, built atop a massive statue of pure Audra, where you ruled in relative peace and prosperity.
Made a nice story. You fixing up that old keep? Lifting the curse? Must have told it 100 times. But something got to gnawing at me. Thinking the spirits there weren't really at rest. That maybe the gods weren't finished with us. My God came back. He would forgive us. Last the trouble with dreams. Sooner or later, we all have to wake up.
Is that me? Maybe?
And so you wake to a sleepless world, the in-between of life and death. Follow your memories. You have been here before.
Okay, one sec. 1 second. Okay. I'm gonna go the other way. Fuck you. Oh, we can't. Can we run? Oh,
You have seen past the shroud. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay.
a watcher, eh?
A watcher sees souls, knows their pasts, and the souls see them back.
Okay. I'm gonna undo this top button. It's better.
A dubious honor, inheriting a fortress both broken and cursed.
Alright.
What is a god? A higher power? A rewarder of good deeds and punisher of the wicked?
The gods aren't real, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
I believe it.
And did you ever consider that these were things you were never meant to understand? That their comprehension is beyond you?
Let the world see. Let them decide what to do.
W voice actor.
The wheel has turned again, Watcher. Come.
Deflection is one of the 4 defenses. The others are Fortitude, Reflex, and Will. It opposes most melee and ranged weapon attacks, as well as many spells that directly target an individual with weapon-like attacks.
An aged dwarf shares this strange floating platform with you. His face is creased by so many wrinkles that his features lie buried amid shadowy pockets of skin. Still, the dwarf's well-practiced habits have left telltale tracks of a welcoming rictus across his visage. You can see his smile coming before it blooms, reshaping the dwarf's face from a hanging sack of flesh into something resembling an oddly carved, merry gourd, replete with unhealthy bumps and discolored splotches.
Okay. What's up, dude?
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
Alright. This game looks great so far. Holy shit. Oh, he's following me. No?
The creases of the dwarf's face tighten into a smile as he gives you a courteous nod.
Sit. Please. Sit. Please.
Okay.
Thank you for joining us, Watcher of Cadnua.
The gaunt woman seated at the table is clad in time-worn black armor that seems too massive for her to move in. A pale, slender neck rises from the gorget, topped by a hollow face. The milky skin stretched across it is delicate and translucent, like parchment that has been scraped clean too many times.
Jesus.
She is preoccupied with the arrangement of cards on the table between you. With each movement, her armor squeaks and groans as though bearing an incredible weight. She places a final card, gives a nod of satisfaction, and raises her eyes to meet yours.
Your brush with the divine has drained you of your powers, fractured your memories. Look upon these cards. They represent the courses of your life. You alone know best how they flowed. Arrange them to fit what you remember.
Okay. Okay, histories. Benevolent soul. In Pillars of Eternity you returned the lost Hollowborn souls to the Deerwood's children, as you had pledged to Helia. You were kind and merciful to people you encountered, sympathetic to their pain, and charitable to those who needed help. Fair and balanced. In Pillars of Eternity you returned the lost Hollowborn souls to the Wheel, as you had pledged to Barath. Most other choices were judicious and balanced, tempered by rational thoughts and fairness, rather than sympathy or emotion. Survival of the fittest. You used the souls of the Hollowborn to strengthen the Deerwood, as you had pledged to Galawain. Most other choices were made to strengthen you and your allies while punishing and weakening your enemies. You consigned the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion, as you had pledged to Rimgrand. I don't know how you say that name. You left a wake of physical destruction and spiritual annihilation wherever you went, seeking to bring a final end to all things. Wow. You pledged to consign the souls of the Hollowborn to oblivion, as Rimgrand requested, but you ultimately gave the souls to Wodisa? I don't know. You supported maintaining the gods' secrets as well as your own. Wait, what is this? Not suggested for new players. What's create new history? Choose your legacy, Watcher. What events occurred prior to your arrival in the Deadfire archipelago? I don't know. I don't know what any of this means. Which events of the Hollowborn crisis do you wish to establish? You must make a choice for every event listed below before moving on. I don't know what this means. Shit, I can't even go back. Whoops. Restart. What happened to the souls? I dispersed them randomly. Okay, so you can change it, okay. My pledge to the gods? Which god did you pledge to? Which one sounds cool? I don't know. None of them. fate of Theos is Arcanon's soul. What happened to Theos' soul? I erased his memories. Sure. Mia World's fate. What became of Mia World? Alright, because I don't know what any of this means, I'm just gonna do I release his soul to the wheel. This guy as well, I return his soul to the wheel. The fate of the gods, I return the souls to their intended bodies. My pledge to the gods, I'm gonna do all of them. Establish my stance at the Animancy trial. Animancy should continue in the Deerwood. Is there no way I can see what Animancy means? Oh wait. The science of soul manipulation, a field both controversial and relatively new. Banned in some nations like a deer, but permitted in other countries like Deerwood and the Valian republics. Okay. So is there no way I can... Which events of the Hollowborn crisis? An infant born without a soul. Alright. God of death, cycles, doorways, mortality, and inevitability. The keeper of the cycle of life and death. Barath is thought to seek to claim the lives of those who have lived past their time. According to folklore, Barath is seen most often in the form of a pallid knight, or the Usher, two skeletal characters who lead such people to their deaths by way of challenge or trickery. Helia, goddess of the sky, maternity, creativity, birds, song, invention, language, and the arts. Not known to take a particular physical form, but thought to be present in birds of all kinds. God of the hunt, assassins, pursuit, wilderness, and predatory creatures. Sometimes thought to take the form of fur-clad hunter or of a great hound. Galawain favours the survival of the strong and culling of the weak. God of entropy, cold, winter, bad luck, famine, and natural disasters. Manifests as a giant albino aurochs, moving amidst a great blizzard and in the plodding footsteps of Rimmergand come death and disintegration. I'm gonna call him Rimmergand. That's his name. I don't even care. God of defiance, violent rebellion, secret hatred, covert plots, resentment, and envy. Frequently pictured as a disfigured and scarred slave and worshipped most often by the subjugated and destitute. Okay. I'm gonna do all of them then. Fuck it. Alright, so who's this guy? What happened to Theos? Theos Ex Arcanon was a member of the Ingwithan civilization and Grand Master of the Leaden Key, an organization devoted to keeping the secrets of the gods. Having allied with the goddess Wodisa, Theos possessed the power to recall the memories of all his past lives, making him one of history's most notorious schemers. He was killed by the Watcher of Caed Nua, bringing an end to the Deerwood's Hollowborn crisis. Oh! Okay, is this all that happened in number 1, maybe? If so, it's kind of annoying. Okay. I like I erased his memories. Yeah. Okay, Meerwald's fate. What became of Meerwald? Meerwald was formerly the Lord of Caed Nua and a watcher of great ambition. His life's work was the restoration of his keep, but the knowledge of his past lives haunted him to the point of madness. He was killed by another watcher who would go on to claim his castle and pick up the tireless work of pacifying its many dangers. I absorbed his soul for his knowledge, yeah. I like that. Establish my stance. Okay. I feel like we should ban it, because from what I've read so far, like, we stopped this happening. Should be outlawed in the Deerwood. Defiance Bay faction support. Which faction did you support? None. I made enemies of all of them. I have no idea what this is. Dominals sound cool. Let's go with the Dominals. I'm done with the Hollowborn crisis. Choose your legacy, Watcher. What events occurred prior to your arrival in the Deadfire archipelago? Oh. Companions. Oh my god. What is all this? Create no legacy. Companions? I refuse to sacrifice a companion. I need to see, so one sec, stream.